What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and today I'm going to show you and kind of run through my CPU mining strategy that can make crazy high amounts of money. I'm talking a single 3900X could be making like, $15 to $40 a day. My farm can make well over $600 a day. These are things I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how I do it and what I look for. So there is the odd person out there that every once in a while say I make a bunch of false accusations, maybe I put in some fake numbers, but anything I've ever shown on here has been 100% legit. Profits I have made and profits you could make as well. Everything is 100% crypto oriented to help you guys out in maintaining profitability. Now, if a coin is not profitable, I don't mine it and I don't care about the coin whatsoever. I am here for crypto mining profits and profits only. I'm not a blockchain channel and I am not a trading channel. I am strictly here for crypto mining profits, and that's what I focus on. So what we're going to go through here is the Ghost Rider strategy. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about this. A whole bunch of forks keep emerging from Raptorium, from Dash, from multiple different chains, but they all come down to the very same scenario. Coin starts off, it gets forked from something. There's no nodes online yet, but they will after an X amount of blocks. Then the block reward drops. That goes to nodes. It starts a buying frenzy. A whole bunch of people are trying to get free money, and then everyone else starts selling crypto and so on. And a lot of money kind of moves back and forth at that point in time. So I'm going to go to the workstation. We're going to show you some numbers here, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. And we're going to go through the latest gem that just popped a couple weeks ago. I actually missed this one because I was focusing on a bunch of Kaspa stuff. Usually I pay attention to all these networks constantly, but I did miss it. But we're going to go look at it and I'll show you exactly what happened. And it still looks like it's actually pretty profitable today. So for the coin that we're looking at today that just went by is GainPro X. You may have heard about it, you may have not have heard about it. Most of you just say it's a crap coin. It doesn't matter what kind of coin it is. It could be the worst coin in the world. It made a lot of money for a select few people. Now, I actually missed it, but Weed Farm Mining, you may have heard about him. He's in my Discord. He nailed this one. He did pretty good. I think he ROI'd a dual 7742 epic thing in like 5 days or something. Something crazy like that. But we're going to take a look at it. So right now you start with the tokenomics on a new coin. Now, the main thing is get this thing when they first release, but the tokenomics helps you understand how the profitability works and where it comes from. So here you can see maximum supply of 21 billion. Our network generates a block every 120 seconds, which is the ongoing. That's pretty much basic for all of these Raptorium type of forks. Now here, smart nodes actually earn 55%. That's quite a bit. So that means once those smart nodes went online, 55% dropped out of the block reward to miners, because before this actually happens, all of the rewards, so 85% of the block rewards is going to the miners early on these coins until the smart nodes actually go live. That usually takes about 5,000 blocks or so. Some are 5,000, some are 8,000. Usually it's around anywhere from 4 days to a week of mining before they go live. That's when you accumulate the most amount of coins. And then after that, the proof of work is the 30%, and we got 15% to the team and play to earn 10% to the it doesn't matter about this part. All we really care about here is how much the miners get and how much will go to the smart nodes when it's done. Now, actually looking at the current network conditions of this coin, it's still a pretty profitable coin to mine. We can see 8.87 mega hash on the pools. Total network is around 11 mega hash here. If we're looking at the price, you can sell around, 2,000 coins here at about 0.001869. Now, if we go into my calculator here, that is about currently 59 cents per 3900X. That's pretty good. And for my entire farm, I have it all added up. That's about $19.54. And after power, that's about $9. So we're in the profit green range here, even today on this coin right now, if you were to turn on. But the big money comes early, and that point has passed here, but I'll show you kind of what happened there. All right, so now we're going to look at the exchange here just to give you an idea how things kind of played out. And hopefully you're going to have to watch this whole video because it's bits and pieces all over. But by the end, everything put together gives you an idea on how all this profit was generated and how it was made. So looking at the exchange, now before it was even listed, you usually have a few days of mining before we're listed. So now we can see it got listed here, and then we saw the coin pumped up quite a bit, and then obviously it starts dropping off, and we're at the point where we are now, but usually it's a downhill spiral. And this is also when the nodes went online. People wanted coins for those nodes. We saw 55% were going to smart nodes. So most of the emissions is coming from the proof of stake side, the nodes there, and not from the mining anymore. That's why people wanted to get this. So it causes a buying frenzy and really high price ranges. This is when you start selling that coin for all the profit. Now, I missed this one. I caught it in around this range. I started selling and mining about right here, and I was still making about $50 a day on my farm for about a good 4 or 5 days, and then I quit and went on to other coins. But just looking now, it's looking like the profitability is kind of good again at that point. But I'm just saying, this is where I was right here, and I didn't even get the early in stuff. I'm using this as an example, and it pretty much works the same for all of these forks. So key is trying to get in early, but we can see where the spike was, and you have to understand the spike happened because people are buying those nodes, and the volume is there, and it was really easy to sell this coin at that time. Now, this is what the early mining looked like. So here we can see this is pre-nodes and everything when 85% was going to the miners, and this is right now our current profitability, which we saw earlier on. Same price and everything if you were to sell, but we can see right away that the emissions paid per 24 hours, there was no exchange yet at this time, but if there was at the current price, they were paying $5,455 a day versus right now slightly under $2,000, you know, over double of what it was at the current price alone. Now moving forward, we can see our yields here at 10,857 coins right now, or 74,131 coins is what my farm would have been making. And you can see right there, $4.04 is what you'd be making if you were to sell it right now at this down price. Now, this did spike upwards of 0.009. So now you're mining for probably a week or something here, and this is what it went up to in that node frenzy. It actually went a little bit higher, but all the volume was happening around here. We can see it now went up to $27,000. There's also only 4.6 mega hash on the network. Not very much because nobody knows about it. No one knows what they're looking for. People see a new crap coin, they're like, oh, this is garbage, we're not going to mine it. But look at this. That boosted up a single 3900X when this hit that price of $20 per 3900X, or for my entire farm, $667 for my entire farm each day. So now I'm going to come in here, we're going to go 667. I'm going to times that. Say you got 6 days of mining. That is $4,000. $4,000 that my farm would have mined, and I missed this one. Usually I hit them, but I missed it. So think about that. You only mined for about 5 to 6 days here and made $4,000 when you sold when it hit this price. And that's what Weed Farm Mining did. And he sold and he made a lot of money. That is the strategy here. You get in early, you mine the crap out of it, nodes come online, the block reward then drops to this, and it's not worth very much. People are buying up the nodes like crazy. The price spikes. You sell your coins and you make $4,000, example, on my farm here. That means now I'm just done. I can mine whatever I want. I have my power covered for my entire farm easily for the entire month. Now I wait another month or two for the next fork to happen and do it all over again. This is a 100% legit crypto mining strategy that some people claim I am lying about. It 100% works if you can find these coins on time. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is what I do. That is what I look for. That is how those coins work. Use them to your advantage and you can remain profitable. There's no trickery going on. There's nothing crazy. We're not making up numbers. That is what happens if you know what you look for. You can do this on other coins too, catch them early and hope it pumps. You know, all of this is a gamble. We don't know which coin's gonna do it. We don't know when they're gonna fork. You constantly got to be watching stuff. Sometimes they might not even get listed. You know, there's all those situations out there, but a lot of the times it works. It usually happens once or twice a month, and that's that. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm here to help you guys find profit. Look for things, look for triggers, and hopefully this video did help you out. So thank you for checking out this video. If you think this will help anyone, be sure to send them this video. And if you're not yet a member, hit that fancy join function, and obviously hit that subscribe button, guys. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.